certainly not least, are what we call swimmers. Now, swimmers are, in terms of shoulder mobility training, it's kind of the bring everything together moment. You know, we've used our cars to, not just sort of assess our range of motion, but start to feel our range of motion and try to increase our control of our range of motion with every rep. Swimmers, though, are going to, depending on our position, and I'm going to start, if you will, like slightly lower level position, because what we'll do is going to be in a so-called tall kneeling position like I am right now. But if I went prone on the ground or in a crawling position, or hell, in a squat or something like that, these things are brutal, okay? But you're going to feel that work all through the shoulders. You're going to start to, burn in the nice kind of way back behind the shoulder blades. This stuff is money, okay? So I'm going to turn my back to the camera and talk you through this, but we're going to call this a swimmer because it kind of looks like a butterfly stroke would in the pool. So here we go. I'm going to start, hands behind my head. I'm in a relaxed, loose position through my shoulders. Step one is going to be to pull the shoulder blades together. I'm then going to lift my hands off my head. I'm now in a position of scapular retraction, shoulder external rotation. I'm going to extend at the elbows, okay? This is what we call a Y position. From the Y position on both arms, I'm going to reach back, internally rotating through the shoulder as I slightly lower into an A position. From the A position, I'm going to flex at the elbows again, trying to reach as far up my back as possible and release the tension through those shoulder blades. Now, I'm going to begin again, retract those shoulder blades, pull them together, push hands off the back. I'm now in a position of scapular retraction, shoulder internal rotation. Extending the elbows to an A position, externally rotate, and reaching back, reaching up, reaching up, reaching up. Maximum tension to that Y position. Hinge at the elbows as far behind the head and neck as possible, and relax. Repeating that whole sequence. Pull the shoulder blades together. Lift hands off head. Extend at the elbows. Internally rotate through the shoulders as we swim down to the A position. Hinge at the elbows. Release tension. Pull the shoulder blades back. Lift off. Extend at the elbows. Externally rotate. Swimming up. Maximum tension. Y position. Elbows hinge. And rest. I just did 2 reps. If you truly seek to get as much movement as you can, really, really squeezing out every degree of freedom of range of motion that you can, 2 reps, and frankly, I'm burning up through those shoulder blades already. Now, if we go a little less effort, 2 reps might not quite be enough, but if you set the goal of saying, I'm going to do 5 solid swimmers, man, you are going to feel it, okay? But this stuff is so powerful in terms of teaching someone to really own that coupled relationship between, frankly, more even than coupled, but for our purposes, those shoulder blades and those shoulders. But if we really, really want to break it down, we got to have strength through the upper back. We got to have strength control through the elbows. Just super bang for your buck in this position.